So let's create one more chart, which will be the dwelling type by the total number of units. So again, we will click on our add elements. And since we've been stacking these, we'll just click right here in the middle, which will stack it. And we'll add serial chart. Again, we'll residential building permits. And we will select dwelling type. And then we want to select net units, and we want to sum those. So now we have the sum. Next thing we want to do is we want to go to go here. We will label. We'll go to cat there, and then we're going to label those. So click the labeling, and so we can see these are all variables. If we needed to change that, edit these, we can click into this field here, and we can change those if need be. So let's work on the placement, because right now you can't read those. So you could either do staggered or maybe wrapped. So let's stick with wrapped. I think that will work. So then let's go to series. Instead of having this as a bar chart, let's have this as a line chart. So then once we have it as a line, then we want to label. And here you'll notice too that some of the values are negative, where they've lost the number of units from demolition. So let's go to the category axis and value axis, sorry, and we'll click on here and we'll give it a title. We'll call it housing units. So now we can give our chart a title. So we'll go to general title, and we can call this housing units by dwelling type. So we have that. So now we have our housing units, but if we look down here, we have a category of demolition only. So I'm not sure if we want to have just demolition only as a kind of a housing or a dwelling type. So for this case, let's just remove that. So we can go back to our data and we can set a filter where we will select dwelling type. Does not include, and we will select demolition only. Done, and now it's removed that variable from our axis. And so maybe for our category axis, we can be a little bit more informative by giving it a title as well. So we can go here, we can call this dwelling type. So I think that kind of creates the chart that we want. So let's click, oh actually let's go here, wait a second. Let's go to general, and we'll go, so now we'll go to series, and let's have our line chart the same color as our other chart. So let's just select that. And so then we have that. So now it looks uniform. And we can click done. So here we can go and select this text again. Doesn't want to get too finicky there. And then go in here and edit. Paste that, enter. And now we have our charts. So now we have three different charts. 2 bar charts and 1 type by dwelling. So at this point then, let's make sure we go ahead and save our dashboard, and then we can resume the next charts.